Alright, so I recently sold about 100 items on StockX and grand total is close to $20,000 in sales. And I wanted to share with you guys some of my tips and tricks on how to sell items on StockX because it is extremely easy, way easier than I ever thought it would be. So stay tuned in this video. Yo, so hopefully you guys are having a great day today. I wanted to share with you guys this video because I personally am going through some things. I need to get rid of a bunch of sneakers in my spare sneaker room because we have an extra baby on the way. Baby Madeline May is going to be her name, and that means we have to move Harrison out of the little room and move him into the bigger room, which is where my sneakers currently reside. So I went on a journey to try to sell as many pairs of these sneakers that I can on StockX. And I wanted to share with you guys kind of some tips and tricks for me being able to do that. In the last month and a half, I moved almost 100 items on StockX. It's that easy to do. I'm going to show you guys how to do that in this video and then give you guys some of my tips and tricks about how to do it. So for those of you guys who have heard of StockX and actually haven't even tried to sell yet, this video hopefully will be for you guys to inspire you guys to be able to sell some of your products that you have just lying around and make some extra money for the next purchases or whatever else you might need. I personally was really skeptical about using StockX to sell items because I thought it was just going to be a pain in the backside. It would have been difficult to list. You're trusting a third party to look over your shoes before they send them off to the other people, and then it might take some time. And then there's potential of shipping costs and then hidden fees. And I didn't really understand what I was doing until I finally went into the app and gave it a try. And then I saw how easy it was. Within that one night, I listed and sold 25 items on the spot because I had items sitting in my room. I literally went through all of the boxes that I knew that were new in box because that's the number one thing about StockX right now. They only sell new in box shoes. So I had to separate all my used items from my new items and then look through my new items and see what I could get for the current market price for a lot of those items. So I know there's a lot of different marketplaces for you to buy and sell sneakers, but StockX is definitely one that you can trust, and it's definitely one that I personally believe in now. And just so you guys know, I've been a power seller on eBay for like probably 2 decades. So I know that there's ways that I can sell my sneakers on eBay, but honestly, everything was so incredibly easy with StockX, and the fees associated with your items display right on the screen. So there's no hidden costs. There's no shipping costs. I didn't have to take pictures of my items. It was really insanely easy to be able to just list it on StockX. So just to give you guys a quick overview of how this works, you find a pair of sneakers in your collection that you want to sell. I'm not really selling these ones, I'm just showing you guys as an example. You can go ahead and explore all the pricing of the shoe that you want. You can see what other people have their pairs listed for. You can see what other people are actually willing to pay for them current market, and then you can see what they recently sold for as well. Once you get an idea of the current market price and the price that you're willing to sell the sneakers for, you go ahead and click on the sell button, and then you select your size. After you select your size, you select the ask price that you want to sell your sneakers for. Or if there's a high enough bid, you can just click sell now, and then you can sell them to the highest bidder. It automatically displays all of the fees and the total money you will get after the sale on the screen, which is a super nice feature to have, knowing that you don't have to pay the shipping. And this is what sold me on actually pulling the trigger. Seeing that final dollar amount on the screen was really important. So once you complete the sale, there's 2 pieces of paper you need to print. One goes inside the box. One is the printing label, and you slap it on top of the box that you're going to ship it in, and then you send it off to StockX for authentication. You have to drop it off at a UPS place within 2 business days or you do get fined, but it's a great way to motivate you to get those things out the door. So the money is actually cleared to your bank or your PayPal account once they reach the facility and they've done their authentication. They give you the stamp of approval and then they release the money immediately. Then they end up shipping it to the person that bought the shoe. But that is pretty much it. The hardest part is honestly to find the boxes that you need to ship the shoes in. You can actually buy some sneaker boxes pretty cheap on Amazon, and I'll link some of those in the description as well. If you guys want to download the StockX app though, please feel free to do so in the description. Also, you can go ahead and create an account in the description as well. Then your bank and everything can be linked, ready to go when you're ready to make the sales. All right, so now that you have the basics down, let's give you guys 5 tips for selling on StockX. So tip number 1 is eliminating risk. I already mentioned I'm a power seller on eBay, but I've definitely been scammed selling a couple items here and there in the past, especially with items like Yeezys, things that are easily replicated. If you risk selling them on eBay, you risk also the fact that somebody's going to send you back the shoe as a return saying that they're fake, get their money back, and then they could potentially be shipping you back the fake pair. I've seen it happen, I've heard it happen. That personally hasn't happened to me because I don't risk selling something over $500 on eBay. Eliminate that risk though, skip the blood pressure spikes and let StockX handle it. So tip number 2 is just preparing the shoes for shipping. So out of 100 items sold, I've had 3 items come back to me. And when they come back to you, they carry a 15% cancellation fee. so it is imperative that you know what you're doing when you ship the items. Now in my case, one of them was my fault because I shipped the wrong size of the shoe. Dumb idea, just make sure you know what size you're selling. The second pair of shoes came back to me because they didn't meet the standards of new in box. I knew that they were new in box, but that didn't mean that they weren't tried on in the store before I bought them. So I looked on the bottom of one when I got them back and it was completely new in box. I looked on the other one and it definitely looked like somebody tried on the shoe, so I can understand why they sent them back. And the third pair was a pair of the Halloween mags. I actually put a newspaper in the box that had to do with Back to the Future. I thought it was a fun thing to add to the box. Well, some of that ink transferred to the box to the upper of the shoe and I didn't see it. And because of that, it didn't meet standards and they shipped it back. So obviously when you're selling the shoes, make sure everything on the shoe looks really clean. For shoes like Yeezys that have the tags associated with them, you can still sell them with the tags removed. However, they still have to be with the product. So tip number 3 is to use the mobile app. You can download it for free in the link in the description, but the app is solid. It's the easiest way to search for a shoe and then just see what the current market value is of a shoe any given point. It's very user-friendly, easy to sort through, and you can print on the fly as well if you have a wireless printer like I do in my house. It's really easy to navigate through and see what is sold versus what is pending payment. And you can obviously track items that you're interested in buying as well. So tip number 4 is turning on the alerts. You can get mobile pop-up alerts or email notifications to notify you guys when there's a new highest bidder or one of your items sells. And if you see there's a new highest bidder on one of your items, you can go ahead and adjust your items and sell now on the fly. So it's really important to use if you're trying to sell stuff quick, but it's also just really important to be on top of the action. So the final tip, number 5, data is king, so go ahead and use it. At the heart of StockX is the data that it can provide. Josh Luber actually started Campless years ago, and he's the brainchild behind this that made StockX what it is today. Campless was a data-driven platform to give us market price ideas from eBay, but he's basically taken all of that and wrapped it up into his own platform in StockX. The metrics are super exciting for me to see personally. In the portfolio section, it actually tracks the estimated current market value, purchase date, original price of all of the items, and it provides a potential total sum of your profit and losses and your current market value of your collective items that you have for sale. It also keeps a running tab of the history of your sales with prices, as well as the pending items for sales completion. You can also check your seller status level on your profile, and the more you sell, the lower your transaction fees are, from 9.5 to 8%. All right, so in summary, if you guys have been waiting to sell on StockX, now's the time to do it. Just give it a try. I urge you to create an account if you don't have one. Download the app if you haven't downloaded it, and then look in your closet for something that you haven't worn yet, and then do a mock sale of the shoe on the app and then see what the potential money is that you could be getting versus the item sitting in your closet and having no money. Because seeing the final price of what you can actually make for the item that's just sitting in the closet makes it all worth it. It was really easy for me to clear out 25 pairs again the first night I tried using the app. Now the wife can actually start setting up Harrison's new room, which she's really excited to be able to have happen. I only wish that StockX took used sneakers because then I can get rid of everything else that I haven't sold through StockX. But what do you guys think about StockX for selling? Have you ever sold on StockX? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your experience with others. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. Hopefully you guys found something new about this video. And if you end up selling something after watching this video and you guys are pleased with the results, please come back, like the video, give a comment, let me know that it worked, or hit me up on Twitter and let me know that it started working for you, or on Instagram. It's definitely something that I'm passionate about because I cannot believe how incredibly easy everything's been for the last month and a half. And it pains me to say that I didn't try this out earlier, but at the end of the day, I'm happy I started now. Thank you guys for watching though. Have a good rest of the day. Peace, guys.